So why did you decide to write a book on your own inspirations?
People ask me all the time about where my inspiration comes from. And I usually tell them that it comes from everything that surrounds me. My house, my garden, my travels, my family. And I thought it might be fun to share it and write a book about it.
What inspired you to create the projects that are in the book?
A lot of my inspiration comes from nature. The ocean, the forest, the trees, the leaves, the flowers. But I draw inspiration just about everywhere, like art and fashion trends. Just everything that surrounds you can be inspiring.
So what types of projects can the reader find in this book?
In this book, I introduce a lot of building blocks of jewelry design, and I think of it as a multimedia approach to an extent because some of the projects are stringing, some are wire work, and some are needle and thread. And I feel that certain approaches or certain techniques are best for specific types of inspiration. For example, in my coral reef project, I used seed beads because that was the best media to reflect the colors of the coral reef.
What skill level will your book appeal to?
I think it will appeal to all skill levels because it's not a very technical book, even though it does introduce specific techniques, but it's really more about developing your own style and designing based on your own inspiration.
How is your book different than those that are currently out on the market? What makes it unique?
It is a design journey, because really that's, in my mind, there are a lot of wire books out there. There are a lot of stringing books and such, but mine is unique because really it takes you on a design journey. It teaches you how to be a designer rather than just to make my projects.
Have you encountered any surprises along the way?
I was surprised by how much I learned while working on this book. Normally, I design intuitively, but thinking about the process of designing based on inspiration really made me consider many design elements and really think about how I design. And I love this process. It's going to be very fun to share it with the readers.
I know that you do a lot of teaching at different shows and things. What have you learned from teaching that you incorporated into the book?
I learn so much from my students. Everybody has a different take on technique and style, and I just love learning from my students.
Why would a consumer be drawn to your book?
I hope that first and foremost they like my book visually. And once they really start reading through it, they will realize that more than just learning technique, I will take them on a journey of learning how to design and draw from their own inspiration.